So these clouds are being pushed. They're being pushed by electromagnetic frequency. These clouds have metallic particles that have electronic properties to them. These clouds, if you observe them closely, you'll see there's no wind. You don't see the trees blowing at all, but still the clouds are moving. They're moving north. They're moving sort of northeast. And if you look, if you can see closely, it's kind of hard to tell, but the clouds will move and then they'll stop. They'll move for about 5 seconds and then they'll stop. And right now they're completely stopped. Now they started to move again. Now they've stopped. So I'm looking at the furthest clouds back, and I'm comparing it to the telephone pole here. The frontal clouds may be moving at a different pace. But they still seem to have a pulse to them. They'll have a pulsed movement to them. The stopping and starting of a pulse. So it is likely that too much of a pulse will disintegrate the cloud formation, and that's why the transmission, the radio frequency transmission, is not likely a full on all the time transmission. Okay, so once again, if we look at the background clouds, they are moving at this point. And then they seem to have stopped. And now they're moving again. And you can see the lininess to these clouds over here, and this indicates to me these are all jet sprayed clouds. You can see the lininess to these clouds. And then we have rain predicted tomorrow. Increasing clouds today and rain predicted tomorrow. So there's something going over right now, but you can see that they're desperately trying to make it rain. They've got sprays over sprays. They're trying to condense the sprays, but it just seems to be blowing all over the place right now. Yeah, they're not having a lot of luck trying to make it rain today. They sure are spraying a lot of crap in the air. They get enough of this crap in the air, it's gonna condense somewhere. And it's got the typical humid aspect to it. Yeah, it'll probably rain this evening when the sun's out of the picture. So they tried to make it rain, and you can actually see some lines over the clouds. There's a line, a spray line, probably spray lines going back and forth. They will typically spray over sprays, so you can't see the sprays. And so basically all we got was a little bit of drizzle yesterday. Not much. I don't really call it a rain. But and then here off the coast we have condensed clouds. Typically they will spray quite a bit off the coast, and you can see the lines here. These are the spray lines, sprays over sprays. We've got a lot of wind. Apparently they haven't really made it rain, it's just drizzle. We had some drizzle yesterday. Man, you can see here off the coast we have a lot of condensed clouds here. And I did hear the harp. Vibrations, frequencies going off a little bit last night, this morning. And I believe it's just what they're trying to do is they're trying to condense the sprays to make it rain according to their weather forecast. And so, and in between the sprays we have the sun. Of course the sun is like summertime all the time in between the sprays. And so, yep, that's your weather report for today. You can also see lines back behind the other lines there too. And then typically we have the lines over the coast.